Hello YouTube viewers, once again this is Collector 513 with another collection video. Today I'm going to share my collection of badass females in action, science fiction films, crime films, any films like that. If it's got a badass chick in it, badass woman doing martial arts or shooting up stuff or fighting with a sword or whatever, she's included in here. Even if it's a mom just protecting her kids, she's going to be included. So yeah, I wanted to show my film collection of all the the female action films. I'm not including thrillers or horrors or anything like that. You know, like Basic Instincts of Wild Things and um, Jawbreakers, um, Swamp Fan, Scream, anything like that. You know, that has a female in it with the horror and all that. I'm not showing that. I'm just only showing the action. The action flicks. Pretty much all those with a badass woman in it. So let's get started, guys. I'm doing my collection from A to Z. I have quite a few to get through, so let's get started. First one is Aeon Flux. It stars my number one favorite female actress. Oh wow. Of all time, Charlize Theron. Elita, Battle Angel. This is a really good movie. Really good movie. I actually watched it a few times. Really good movie. Anna. This is good too. Assassination Nation. Atomic Blonde. I've watched that a few times as well. I do have quite a few copies of Birds of Prey because I'm a huge Harley Quinn fan and I wanted all the different case arts. Birds of Prey. Regular Blu-ray. Oh no, this is a Target exclusive version. Here's another Blu-ray copy of Birds of Prey. As I said, they're all different. So, and I'm a huge Harley Quinn fan. I had the money to, dish out on these. So, I did it. There's a Birds of Prey on 4K. And this is the last Birds of Prey. Sorry, guys, if you all didn't want to see this many Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey 4K still booked. Birds of Prey is over. Black Widow. I really enjoyed that. I watched that a few times as well. I like that one. Breaking In. She is considered a badass female, in my opinion. She's a mother protecting hers and, her own. So her children, and she's protecting her children. So she's a badass female, in my opinion. Captain Marvel. Catwoman. Colombiana. This is the very first time I think I saw Zoe Saldana. First time I've seen her. Doomsday. Electra. Ex Machina. Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. I was very, very disappointed with this film. Very disappointed. Especially coming from all of the Final Fantasy games I had played at the time before seeing that film. And then seeing that, it was just a huge letdown. Ghostbusters, Answer the Call. Ghost in the Shell. This was decent. I like that. Hannah. Hansel and Gretel. Witch Hunters. Jackie Brown. Jane Got a Gun. Kill Bill. She's usually the first woman any man would think of, or anyone would think of when they hear badass females. Kiddo pops up in your head. Kill Bill Volume 2. I enjoyed both of these. Maybe up a poster. I love Kill Bill. Lucy. I think her eyes change colors. Thought that was really cool. Angelina Jolie is another one of my favorite actresses. One of my top 3. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It's an older one. Ocean's 8. I've only seen it one time. If I'm not mistaken, I think they all rob a bank. It reminded me of Set It Off a little bit. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Or Pride plus Prejudice plus Zombies. There we go. I said I didn't want to include any horror. But, I don't know. I decided to just throw that one in there. Proud of Mary. I know a lot of people didn't really like this movie. I thought it was cool. I thought it was okay. I like Taraji P. Henson. Love her. Taraji P. Henson. She's a good actress in my opinion. And she's beautiful. I love her. This is a Resident Evil collection of all 5 of the Resident Evil films. Or, the first 5. On Blu-ray. Resident Evil, the final chapter. She's another woman that comes to mind when you think of badass females, Alice comes to mind. Resident Evil on DVD. This was actually the very, very first DVD I've ever gotten in my entire life. My collection. Resident Evil Apocalypse. There was a slipcover that came with this. This is really, really cool slipcover. I don't know what happened to it over the years. Resident Evil Afterlife. Yeah, I did buy all the Resident Evils at first on DVD. And then I went ahead and bought them on Blu-ray and 4K. Resident Evil Extinction. I think this is out of order. I think this is actually the 3rd one. So many of them. Lose track. Salt. This was good. Set It Off. Such a classic. Seen this a million times tops. I do have 2 copies of this. Don't know why. Snow White and the Huntsman. Charlize Theron is a badass witch. Or whatever she is. So, yeah. I included this film in the collection. It's the same movie again on Blu-ray this time. I upgraded, which I very rarely do. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker. And this is a Target exclusive edition. It comes with all the, the books and all the goodies. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. This is also a Target exclusive. Comes with the collective packaging. All that cool stuff. Street Fighter, The Legend of Chun-Li. I was not a fan of this movie at all. Every time they do an adaptation of Street Fighter on film, it just never works. Now, I do admit the animated cartoon of Street Fighter, oh my god. It's on a god level. It's amazing. Amazing. Love it. Love it. I've watched it a million times throughout my life, and I enjoy it. I do not own it on DVD or Blu-ray. I anticipate on getting it. Sucker Punch on DVD. I love this movie so much when I loved it so much I bought it twice. I had to buy it on Blu-ray because I saw this amazing slipcover. I thought it was cool. I love this movie. Sucker Punch on Blu-ray. I enjoyed it. I went to the theater actually to see it a few times. Suicide Squad. This is a lenticular book. It's a book, as you can see. This was good. The Suicide Squad is still sealed because I actually streamed it and watched it a few times before buying the 4K. So there was no reason to open it. Supergirl, Season 1. Supergirl, Season 2. Supergirl, Season 3. Sushi Girl. I've watched this movie at least 4 or 5 times. This movie is really, really, really good. I've never heard of it, didn't know anything about that movie. My sister got it for my birthday a year ago. I never knew the movie existed. She got it for me and I watched that movie numerous times. I liked it. I loved it. There is full-fledged nude through the entire movie. The entire movie. Switchblade Sisters. That's older. I think that was made in the 70s or 80s, early 80s. It's really old. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. I included this because of the deadly female robot. There she goes. So yeah, to me, she's a badass female. So she got included, or that film got included in this collection video. Hunger Games. I bought these at the time I was dating my ex-girlfriend who was, who were into these films heavily. So man, I had to buy these, I had to buy the Twilight films, the Hunger Games, Catching Fire. Because at that time, streaming services wasn't really a thing yet, as much as they are now. So I had to go out and buy these movies. Me and her went half in all these movies. The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1. Yeah, she was a big fan of these. The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 2. Oh, this was good. I watched this quite a few times. The Prodigy. This is really good. I love Samuel. As I mentioned in my other video, he's one of my top 3 favorite actors. He's a good actor. The Woman of Mirror Lake, or The Woman Knight of Mirror Lake. Apologize about that, guys and girls. Ultraviolet. This says PG-13 theatrical cut. What is there, a rated R theatrical cut as well? I didn't know that. I had no idea. Underworld. Love Underworld. Love it. Love it. Underworld Evolution. I know a lot of these are not in alphabetical order when it comes to movies like this because I would rather just, there's so many of them, I'd rather just put them in chronological order as they were released. Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. Underworld Awakening. It's a really cool particular case. And Underworld Blood Wars. I heard there's an anime or cartoon or animation to the Underworld series I do not own or haven't seen. Underworld Trilogy. This is the first 3 Underworld movies on Blu-ray I bought. V for Vendetta. Wanted. This movie is really cool. I also have the video game to this on Xbox 360. It's a really fun game. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 1984. This is still sealed because I streamed it. I have it actually saved on my Roku. And X-Men Dark Phoenix, Target exclusive edition. This was a cool movie in my opinion. I liked it. A lot of people didn't. Got low rating, no love, but I enjoyed it. Thank you guys again for watching another collection video with Collector 513. I appreciate the subscription, the likes, and views. Thank you guys. I am thinking about going on ahead and doing my Super NES collection, which is not, many games of those. N64, I'm thinking about doing those as well, and my Nintendo collection. So thank you guys very much for viewing and subscribing and supporting my channel. Thank you very much. God bless. Have a great one. J-Bones out.